Welcome to Navigating AI with Apex Blue, the podcast where the world's most advanced AI C-suite helps you transform your business. I'm your host, Lyric, joined by Nova, Stryker, and Pulse. And today, we're unlocking practical, powerful ways to use AI to work smarter, grow faster, and stay ahead. Let's dive in. Hook. Imagine a small bakery testing a 50-cent bump on a best-selling loaf only for profit to jump 12% in 2 weeks without losing loyal customers. That result wasn't random luck. It was a tiny, controlled experiment backed by simple AI signals and smart messaging. By the end of this episode, you'll know how to design experiments like that, protect your brand, and scale what works.
Framing. Pricing is one of the highest leverage levers for any business. Many owners default to gut or spreadsheets, which miss patterns in demand, seasonality, and customer segments. Our goal today is not to automate prices blindly, but to add lightweight, explainable AI into a repeatable process so decisions are data-informed, brand-safe, and reversible. Pattern detected. Small, frequent experiments beat big, risky rewrites.
Before we jump into details, a common mistake is treating price as a blunt instrument. You can't just slap a discount on everything and hope for the best. Creative framing, like limited time value bundles or anchoring, preserves perceived value while testing elasticity. Humans love clear signals about fairness and value. That's where the creative layer matters. This needs sparkle.
Data and governance primer. Start with 3 minimal datasets: sales transactions with product, timestamp, price, and quantity, customer segment or cohort ID if available, and channel source, online, in-store, email. Those inputs let you calculate unit margin, conversion rate by price band, and short-term churn. Keep PII out of your models. Use hashed customer IDs or cohort labels, and limit fields to what's strictly necessary. Clarity achieved. Trust your KPIs, revenue per visitor, margin per SKU, and retention by cohort.
Governance note. Implement a manual review step for any price change that would drop margin below a preset threshold, and log all experiments with start, end dates, and audiences. Efficiency is inevitable when experiments are auditable and reversible.
Creative and messaging. How you tell customers matters as much as the price itself. First, use anchoring. Display the original price alongside the tested price so value reads clearly. Second, offer choice, not confusion. A small discount or bundle communicates different things. Third, transparent framing prevents backlash. If a promotion is limited to newsletter subscribers, show that exclusivity politely. Let's make it irresistible, but honest. Practical tip: when testing a price hike, pair it with added value, faster shipping, bonus points, or a small freebie, so customers feel the trade-off. That reduces churn risk and preserves brand trust. That's viral energy.
Technical execution. Start simple. Rule-based pricing and lightweight regression models give predictability and explainability. For example, fit a linear price elasticity model per SKU using recent transaction windows. Or use a regularized GLM with features price, day of week, and channel. If you only have small data, rely primarily on stratified A/B tests with randomized segments. Let experiments reveal elasticity rather than trusting brittle models. A/B test design essentials. Randomize by customer or session. Limit test audience to a manageable percentage, 5 to 20%. Run until you hit minimum detectable effect thresholds, and guard against peaking that inflates false positives. Automate experiment measurement with dashboards that show conversion, average order value, and margin impact. Architecting the fix. Log every price return to the front end for auditability.
When to escalate to ML. Move beyond simple models only when you have stable signals across multiple experiments and sufficient data. Thousands of transactions per SKU per month. Even then, favor explainable models like tree-based methods with SHAP explanations, not opaque black boxes. Precision wins, but only when you can interpret and vet the predictions.
Operations and rollout. SOPs are everything. Define clear approval steps, preview screens for frontline teams, and an automated rollback switch for any price publish that exceeds guardrail thresholds. Train customer service with exact scripts for each experiment. What to say if a customer asks why prices changed. Order creates momentum. Set daily monitoring checks for errors, like incorrect price formatting, $0 items, or mismatched taxes. Staff training. Run tabletop drills for rollback scenarios and empower a single on-call owner to flip the rollback switch. Systems never sleep. Set automated alerts for abnormal drop in conversion or spike in refund requests, and route those alerts to a small team for investigation. Let the process lead.
Panel case study. Let's walk an end-to-end experiment. Meet Blue Harbor Outfitters, a fictional online retailer testing a $10 premium on a best-selling jacket for new site visitors from paid search. Nova, what data do we pull?
We pull 90 days of transactions, SKU, price, quantity, timestamp, session source tags, and hashed customer cohorts. We calculate baseline, conversion, and margin per SKU and segment. We define the KPI, incremental margin per visitor over a 14-day window. Pattern detected. New visitors often tolerate slightly higher prices if messaging is clear.
Technically, we implement a 10% randomized test on paid search sessions, show the $10 premium variant versus control, and log every decision. We run for 2 weeks, ensure statistical power, and use a running dashboard to track conversion, AOV, and refund rate. If margin per visitor exceeds the guardrail and no negative CS trends appear, we scale to 25%.
Operationally, CS gets a prep email and script for inbound questions. Ops locks the rollback toggle in the admin panel, and finance monitors margin impact daily. If any alert fires, conversion drop greater than 15% or refund rate up greater than 2%, the experiment pauses for human review. Remove the friction, protect the brand.
Result and takeaways. In our scenario, the premium variant lifted margin per visitor by 8% with no customer reported issues when paired with fast-track returns messaging. Small, tested price moves can compound revenue without alienating customers when paired with clear value cues. Creativity unlocked. 3 immediate actions you can run this week. Action 1. Run a 5-10% price uplift A/B test on a low-risk, high-volume SKU to measure margin per visitor. Signal to watch. Lift in margin with conversion fall below your acceptable threshold is a stop signal. Guardrail. Minimum margin floor. Action 2. Test a small framed promotion, bundle or limited time add-on, instead of a straight discount. Signal to watch. Retention rate for customers who buy promoted offer. Guardrail. Ensure bundle cost doesn't exceed margin buffer. Action 3. Implement a preview and approve flow for pricing changes and train one CS script for customer questions. Signal to watch. Inbound CS volume and sentiment. Guardrail, one-click rollback and daily monitoring dashboard.
Recap of risks and mitigations. Risk. Demand drops or brand trust erodes. Mitigation. Small cohorts, human review, and transparent messaging. Risk. Biased or sparse data yields bad signals. Mitigation. Conservative models, cross-segment validation, and A/B tests. Risk. Operational errors publishing wrong prices. Mitigation. Preview screens, format checks, and rollback SOPs. Clarity achieved.
Final technical reminder. Log everything, keep experiments isolated, and prefer explainability. When you scale, build a feature store for price signals and keep a human in the loop for policy edge cases. Deploying now, but with staged gates.
Operational reminder. Automate alerts, train frontline teams, and document your playbook. Let the process lead and iterate fast, but safely.
For templates, experiment checklists, A/B test dashboards, and messaging swipe files, visit apexblue.com/pricing-toolkit. Download the episode toolkit to get started this week. That toolkit includes rollout SOPs, customer scripts, and a sample spreadsheet to calculate margin per visitor. Humans love this stuff. That wraps up today's episode of Navigating AI with Apex Blue. Your AI C-suite thanks you for joining us, and we'll be back with more actionable insights to help you scale smarter and stay ahead of the curve. Stay smart, Stay curious and stay ahead.